Happy Friday. I hope you all are doing amazing. I missed you guys. I haven't been live for the entire week, but yeah, as I mentioned before, I hope you watched that really quick overview and a quick update. And I mentioned there that that I had, I still have, though, not only computer issues but now internet issues. I prepared everything was so nice. I was really excited this week to start with the educational videos. They were coming up great. I really am really excited about that. So that's why you see me in a different environment, because I prepared it so nicely. You will see, it will be great. But yeah, I have internet issues, so we will do this over the phone. And today I also wanted to, just relax a little bit, because it was a crazy week, and that's why I'm just so happy just to be able to hang out with you here today. But of course, every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern, our weekly will be always there, so that doesn't change, right? So whoever is here, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all your comments, likes, shares, subscriptions, memberships. I shout out to my members. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. I so appreciate that. So yeah, oh, so good. Hi everyone, how are you? So what I want to talk about today is two things. I actually originally wanted to talk with about the Alec Baldwin trial, as well as the Boeing scenario, the Boeing plea deal, right? And so what happened out of the sudden, the judge actually dismissed the trial. Like, oh my God, like, what is happening here, right? So as I mentioned in the title, the power of money, right? These lawyers coming from New York and the whole shebang of the whole team, actually the lawyer who looks like Marchand from the Bruins, exactly. Doesn't he look like Marchand from the Bruins? He does look like exactly like him. Anyway, so these are famous lawyers from Jay-Z and who have you, whatever famous people. So at minimum $1 million, like how much these lawyers are costing, right? That lawyer and the whole team, minimum $1 million. So imagine this, that, like as I said in the Karen Reed trial, these people are rich like crazy, and they can manipulate the justice system as they like, or the justice system only, is applied to the poor. And that's, I literally read today about the Department of Prisons, or whatever it's been called, I forgot, has a budget of $8 billion. The system, and actually it is in breaking news that the Congress has passed the oversight to the prison system, because there was a lot of sexual assault, a lot of suicides, a lot of people fleeing from, escaping from the prisons, not torture, but violent actions and deaths and all that. So the Congress has passed the oversight back in May, and Biden approved it. So there's now going to be an oversight in the prisons. Thankfully so, right? Thankfully so. How many sexual abuse cases, suicides deaths we have seen in the courts, right? And this is exactly what we are talking about, and this will be finally, there will be finally an oversight. And also, again, the prison budget, the department or whatever that it's called, of prison, has a budget, annual budget of $8 billion. Okay, so that's that. So again, the prison system, the justice system seems like working only for the poor, and the rich people can go scot-free. Okay, having said that, let's talk about the Alec Baldwin case. I was just literally suffocating here. I actually had planned to do a live on Tuesday, and then I retracted it because then my internet issue would happen on Monday afternoon, so I couldn't do it. But let's start from the scratch. First of all, there is a huge division. And in my mind, I can't imagine how people can be divisive about stuff like this, right? About a murder cases. I mean, this is not a murder, right? A manslaughter case. So when someone has died, okay, someone has died who is a mother and has a child and a husband now without them, without her, right? So a person has died and the other person was severely wounded. This happened on a movie set. So when we say that, you know, I don't even, like, from the beginning, like, how can people be so divided about this? Even also with the Karen Reed trial, right? Like, what? How can people be divided in that stuff? I just don't get it. Like, so I would be very, very cautious to really be worried to have people like this in juries. Because people see what they want to see, hear what they want to hear, observe what they want to observe. In the Karen Reed trial, as well as in the Alec Baldwin trial, people just don't look at evidence or nothing. People just only look about the character, whether or not they like the person. And in this case, I mean, we got to be kidding me, right? In this case, now we are talking about the Trump people versus Biden people. Like, what are we doing? One person has died, a mother has died, and has left a child behind, and her husband. So what kind of world are we living that we are getting so thick-skinned, right? Skinned, and so ignoring everything around us, and so be zero empathy, and just like joking about doing politics, through in politics and whatever the character. So we will talk about the character, we will talk about the body language, and in this case, like, nothing before, the body language was just out of the sky. Okay, and we will talk all about this. And forever who is here joining, popping out, joining, popping out, thanks for being here, I appreciate that. If you're new to my channel, I discuss everything from the societal perspective, psychology, mental health, physical health, and emotional health. And these cases are literally bread and butter for that, because people are just like, okay, and this is exactly what we are talking on my channel. So if you're new, welcome. So how is this world become so annoyingly disregarding emotions and what is happening, that a person has been murdered, but then pouring in some divisiveness of politics and what have you, or whether or not they dislike the character. So having said that, my opinion about this case, and then we will go into dissecting the body languages and whatever the hell. So, and in any case, it doesn't really matter anymore. And I'm glad that this is, I mean, not glad that this was dismissed, which was a big mistake. I mean, from the legal side, it was butchered. The prosecution butchered the case, like, and the whole case was like a circus, and we will get to that. But from the perspective of starting from scratch, he was saying that to begin with, two things for me. Two things. One, he said that he didn't pull the trigger. Absolutely a lie. And you even can see that from even the defense's video in the opening. Like, you got to be kidding me, right? Like, even people like who has an eye could see that, and some people even write this in comments. And literally in the opening of the defense's video, he pulled the he's like this. It was very quick, very quick. I put it back and then watched it again, very quick, but he did. This moved. Period. Full stop. And people who want to, who saw, who has an eye, saw that. And people even write about this. He pulled the trigger, full stop. The second problem that I want to talk about on Tuesday, is that the case that the judge said, you know what? He's not responsible as a producer. We will kick that part out. We will just judge by the actor and pulling the trigger or not trigger. And as an actor, as the person who has the gun in his hand. What are we talking about here? Tell me. And as you know, I'm coming from the medical research, right? Tell me in which pharmaceutical companies or biotech companies, when there is a fraud or, you know, and also other companies, how many times the CEOs are being charged? Like, do you, like, what was this, the women, the girl who just fakes Steve Jobs, right? With the Elizabeth Holmes, right? She was just like praised like a maniac, was valued $1 billion, like several $1 billion, what have you. And now what? She and the other boss are in jail. And why? Because in all of these like pharmaceutical companies, because they are responsible, right? So to the fact that he is a producer and doesn't even matter is total BS. Okay, that's one thing. Again, he pulled the trigger. It's even in the defense's video, opening statement video. Go back and watch it. So that's that. Talk about this judge. First of all, this whole, I've never ever seen a trial or court being such like a circus. And I've never seen so many, not only disregard of the courts, disregard of who had, like, of the judge or the court or the judicial system, but also I've never seen such a circus in a courtroom, in a trial, and the amount of arrogance and entitlement was mind-blowing in this case. I've never ever seen anything like this. The amount of arrogance and the entitlement, all of them, the judge, the prosecution, the defense, the defendant, everybody behind them, the wife. Oh my God. Like, what is this? Like, it was a hot mess. It was such a hot mess, and it was hard to watch. I couldn't watch. It was just literally circus. It was a hot circus, hot mess. The judge, what was that? Like, what was that? The judge couldn't even get the words out, and seems like in New Mexico, people get all cheap plastic surgeons or something. I don't, what, they look like clowns. Like, seriously, they were all like deformed faces, right? Like, I mean, it was just so, one thing that I noticed was, and my mother and I, we are just like plastic surgery freaks. We were just like analyzing people's plastic surgery and just like laughing at this, like, okay, this is plastic surgery, this is like this is that. And I have another thing, which probably will do it in my membership, not public, because I've seen several things about some popular people's plastic surgery. Not the media wants to talk about, but yeah, it's true. Anyway, so the judge couldn't even get the words out. It was like almost as if someone from the street, you put them as a judge, and here's the judge, right? Like, I've never seen anything like this. And the argument between them was cheap, just cheap stuff. Like the prosecution, like, oh my God, like that. Like, what was all of this? I've never seen anything like this. There's zero respect, our entitled arrogance, and just talking over, and just like the attitude from the prosecutor, like, just calm the hell down, do a good job. You don't have to be like, see, that's what I'm saying, guys. These in the justice system, the judges and the prosecution, they are just so, not only the prosecution, but the sides from the plaintiff side, they're always like these arrogance and the entitled way of, and they just like, because it's for them routine, putting people in jail, like, and she was so sure of herself. If she could have be calm herself the hell down and focused more on doing a good job, instead of like, you know, everyone will be like in jail, like, oh, okay, sure, of course, you know, I will be cool and just put everyone in jail. If she would have done a better job, it calm her ego down, calm her entitlement down, calm her arrogance down, and did a good job, this would be the case, and he wouldn't go scot-free from killing somebody. So that's that's that. And then the body language of Alec Baldwin, like it's just hard to watch. Like everyone who attacked Karen Reed, I wonder what they thought about Alec Baldwin, because it was even worse. What's this? What's this? Who sits like this? It's disrespectful. Like no one ever would even sit in a, imagine you sit in a recruitment, right? In a job hiring recruitment, and you sit like this. Who would take you? Like the whole thing, like as he was like so entitled, he knows exactly he had that, I screw you all, right? I will get scot-free out of this, like, you know, like this. It's just disrespect from everywhere. And the wife, like this. Oh God. Okay, what's with the wives? What's up with the wives? I'm telling you guys, what's up with the wives? The wife was literally fake AF and totally like playing, acting. And what's with this? Like this? What's this? Right? Like, what are you doing? It's not your bedroom. It's not, you're not alone. It's a show, right? It's a show, bringing the baby to the court. And the baby was so uncomfortable that the baby cried. It was a PR stunt. And that with this, oh, you know, like just go, this is not your bedroom. This is not your home, whatever. You are not alone. This is a goddamn court, and there is someone murdered. And then she, like, when the judge said it was dismissed, she's like this, okay? What's this? What's this? I mean, guys, it's just, things like this drive me nuts, okay? So that's that. And then all the hugging. Like, hugging, oh yeah. They almost, like, why didn't you just, like, jump in the air and cheered? A person, a mother, was killed. A young woman who has a young child was killed. So what are we doing? Where is the respect? See, that's where the entitlement, the arrogance come, and the lack of emotion, the entitlement, the selfishness, the going off scot-free. I don't give a crap about other people. Where is the remorse? Where is all of this? And it was just such a terrible lost opportunity by the prosecution. They screwed up the whole case and let him through, because they thought, and that's how you can tell how the justice system, the prosecution in the murder cases for poor people works. Like this, okay? I can butcher the whole evidence. I can go off and do my thing. Nobody gives a crap because everybody's poor. And that's how you know how everyone in that court, when they went to jail, how they went to jail. The entire police and the entire investigation, the entire prosecution was butchered like a maniac. And that's how you know how the poor people went through jail through that court. Like this. But then what they didn't calculate, okay, you know what? These people, that guy has tons of money and he would do everything, even if he wouldn't have the money, pour money in to get himself out of this. And they did. And the prosecution didn't even calculate that because it was so like, you know, random, like constant, recurring event. I'm just feeling so bad. Like as I said in a Canary trial, in this same thing. Imagine all the people who went to jail because of these prosecutors, this court. Butchering evidences and arrogance, entitlement, talking over, disrespect is just unbelievable. So, let me think. Do I want to say anything else about them? I mean, the armor, yes, the armor, she went to jail for 18 months. The whole thing was just, I keep saying this for years. In the United States, there is no infrastructure, there is no workplace security and safety. Zero, non-existent at all. In Europe, I mean, depends on which European country you're right, but where I'm from, workspace safety is everything. Infrastructure is everything. And so, if you're curious, I'm from Germany. So, now you know what I'm talking about, right? Because Germany is known in the world for its infrastructure, for its workspace safety. It's, for me, when I came here, hi Ria, hey, I miss you, like I'm almost done. You're late. Hi, good to see you. I'm so happy that you're here. I keep my eye on you and just like, okay, where is she? So, and here, when I came here, like the workspace safety was pretty much non-existent. And this is actually the proof of that. The entire set was such a low quality and like, let's just get something done. And let me tell you this, the reckless behavior was actually something extremely important. Like, he literally points the gun like this, yeah, and here and there and there. No, he is actually responsible of handling, even if nobody put the gun in the live bullet in there, he still has a actual gun in his hand. There is no scot-free going out. Number one, you did pull the trigger. We all saw that even in the defense's video. And you are reckless with the gun. Full stop. Like, full stop. You did a mistake. You did a mistake. Be happy as you like. You did a mistake. And you are now getting scot-free because of your mistakes. Someone died. A young woman died with a young mother died, actually. It's just so disgusting to me. I mean, it's just so disgusting to me. Okay, that's that. End of story. Alec Baldwin. I talk 30 minutes just for this one time, and then I'm done. I'm not talking about anything because I said everything I said. You can go back and watch it. Now we talk about one person's murder here. I mean, killing, manslaughter. What about 346 people's death? What about that? And yes, I'm talking about Boeing. And Boeing, as you know, I talk about Boeing a lot. And it's mind-blowing to me. They also got scot-free out of this. Scot-free. By causing the death of 346 people in 2018 and then in 2019 with the MAX 737, with the 737 MAX, right? And the DOJ made a sweet deal. Made a sweet deal that they will find, the sweet deal was to have them plead guilty to criminal fraud, okay, for 2 deadly crashes in 2018, 2019, involving 737 MAX and killing 346 people. They will be charging a little bit more than $240 million, which is like, I don't know, sugar money, like bubblegum money for them. And also having an external monitor. And the plea deal is either they will take the plea deal, the sweet deal by the DOJ, or they go to trial. And of course, because they don't want to go to trial, they accepted the plea deal. Easy peasy. And even in this plea deal, they can select their own independent monitoring company, like they have done before and failed, and that's why the crash happened and so many people died. Again, they will be self-regulate again. It's a second chance by the DOJ. Then they already had made in 2021 a 3-year deal, right? I mean a 3-year term deal. And this will be a new deal because they're literally giving a second chance on that. And I want you to watch, go search on YouTube, go and watch from PBS, and just type in PBS and then Boeing plea deal. Then you will see a video where one of the deceased or killed man's daughter speaking, and you will cry, you know, because she's talking about like, and actually she says, Like when the Anna from PBS asked, like, what do you think about this deal? And she says literally, nothing on top of nothing is still nothing. Because it is. It's like in the previous 2021 deal, the victims were totally ignored. The victims and their families were totally ignored. And then in this one here, also the victims are literally ignored. Why? Because I'm telling you guys, I talked about before, literally in 2 or so videos, how the government, NASA, and Boeing together created a spacecraft, a spaceship, and then the spaceship, they rocket them up and dock them on the International Space Station, and then the 2 astronauts stuck in there, they're supposed to come back after like in a week, in a maximum a week, and they are still there for more than a month. They stuck because there's a helium leak. Like, if you follow Boeing, you know about the crash, right? You know about the Alaska, what happened there. You know about the falling off of the door of the airplane. Now, the spaceship, and while this all happened, right, all like crashes in the airplanes are happening in commercial airlines, in the background they're creating a spaceship. And then the CEO gets 40%, 40 or 42% pay raise to his salary. Last year, 2023. You got to be kidding me, right? And now they get a sweet deal, and this $240 million is like almost like a little bit more than the CEO's salary. What are we talking about? 346 people died. And the DOJ, the government, the reason why they're providing this sweet deal is because they want the aviation to be safe, so that they don't want to punish them, smash them down, but they want to kind of regulate this a little bit with this plea deal so that the aviation can be more safe. Guys, again, they even second time around give them an opportunity to select their external monitoring company. They did that in the 2021 deal. I mean, or even before then, and that's why the crash happened in 2018 and 2019. So the self-regulation literally don't work. They are just this reckless, and they can go scot-free out of this. It's just mind-blowing. Literally mind-blowing. So I want to get this in there, and I want to see what you're thinking about this. And I see so many people joined, and I really appreciate if you hit the like button. And that's very important, because you come here, and then when you come in here, listen, and then you leave. It's appreciated if you give a like or comment or what have you, so that I know that you respect, okay? So I want to hear your comments. And as I said, and after the comments, I'm going to end this, because it's already almost an hour, like 40 minutes. So I will be continuing with work. before the weekend, so I have to send out some documents. So, and the last thing, maybe before, as I wait for your comments, I want to talk just a little bit about what I said, just a sentence again with the Karen Reed trial. And I mentioned several times in my videos over and over again, this will go nasty, nasty, nasty. And it did, and it does, and it will. So everything I said, because it's just like, it's like clear as day and night, yeah? And so it is so obvious. And yeah, everything I say is just like that, right? The Alec Baldwin trial is just the richness, the arrogance of the richness, and I am over above the law, and the law says, you know what, I can butcher evidences, I can be above the law and just do some stuff because I do this all the time, but this time it didn't work, and then scot-free. What's wrong with the world? What's wrong with the justice system? But as I keep saying it, there are two justice system. As I always say, always be on the right side of the road, right? Right side of the law. Because what matters is not only the law of the land, but also the law of the universe. Full stop. I can attest that 1,000,000 times. We have to understand that not only the law of the land is important, but law of the universe is important too. Things will come back and hunt you. And I'm not saying this, and I'm against people talk about karma. That's not about that. Screw that. It's about the universal law. Whether you are wanting or not wanting, I'm not saying that I wish this to anybody, blah, blah. It's not about that. I always ask for and pray for the not only law of the universe, law of the land, but also law of the universe, because both are together important. And that's why I keep saying always stay on the right side of the road, right side of the law, no matter what. And that will help you not only the law of the land, plus on the law of the universe. And that's how you will always be holding up on the hands. Full stop. So, what are your thoughts? I'll give you a few minutes and then I'm out. I keep saying it, but before I go, I just wait a little bit, because before I go, I want to talk about my programs that you might not be aware of, and I will be sharing with that. So there are several, so I want to mention each one of them. So first of all, on the channel front, there's a button called join, and that means you can join into either of those memberships. The one is called Bright Star Supporters, and the other one's called Bright Star Club. So the Bright Star Club membership, you get all access to all my extended videos. These extended videos are also not only extended, but sometimes I make videos not for the public. If I have very special opinions that they're very sensitive, so I bring them into my extended. For example, in last year, in October, was it in April or something? I predicted the future of the English monarchy. And so this was before the Queen died. And look what's happening. So, you know, those kind of stuff, I just don't want to share in the public. So these are all in my membership. So that's that. And also every Sunday lives extended are also in there. So you have tons of videos waiting for you there. Also, on the front, you can see, yeah, okay, let's still talk about YouTube. On the front, you will see the store. The store, and you, yeah, until the 14th, I believe. Until the 14th, is it until the 14th or the 10th? Not sure. So there should be a 20% off coupon to my merch. My merch is all about what my YouTube video is all about. I mean, YouTube channel, and that's the empowerment for you, right? The empowerment, being out of the box, saying the truth, speaking the truth. It's all about being yourself. That's what my channel is teaching and educating and guiding. And that's, you can get all the merch there. Then on my, I have an online store. It's the ko-fi.com/drayguensahin/shop. It's all links are below. You can check that out. All my everything, all my products and services, they're all there. You can, all the bookings and everything, you can, all my store, my cards, my ebooks, my workbooks, they're all there. And my jewelry line, my empowering jewelry lines, and my artwork and what have you, it's all there. Then when you sign up to my free e-newsletter, you get additional a 40% off coupon to my merch, okay? To my merch here that I mentioned on YouTube, my empowerment merch. Then I have two programs. One is called the Fearless Achiever 2.0, and the other one is called the Scientist Total Health Transformation Protocol. Those are both 4-week comprehensive personalized program. One is guided, one is for helping you with structure, getting to your next chapter of your life. These are for achievers already achieving great things in life, but want to make a pivot to a new career, new life, new home, new area, new location, new relationship, getting out of relationship, whatever it is. I can help you to structure-wise, or building a job, building a business, right? You have been employed for so long, but you have an idea, and to bring it into a business, I help already with that, and they're so mind-blowing how to do that. So I can help you and give you structure and tips that no one can, okay? And then the Scientist Total Health Transformation Protocol is about the combination of mental health, physical health, and emotional health with no medication, transforming and healing you from all your symptoms that has a combinational effect, but with zero medication. And I will personalize that for you because I saved my own life with that. No one could help me. No MD could help me. I selected the specialist over specialist over specialist. No one could help me, but I did on my own. And I'm teaching, actually helping you to create a protocol, personalized. And I'm working currently with a 75-year-old woman, and already in day 3 of the first week, she saw differences. And then the second week program, she literally in one day, she saw the change. in one day. So completely, and she's now continuing. We will be working on the week 3, and all personalized for her schedule, and not changing routines so much, not touching her, like just radical changes. And it works like butter. And so I'm very proud of that. So that's another program. And soon I also have a Success on Demand live workshop, currently waiting list. And in that is, I'm teaching you my blueprint on how to be changing the scenario around and get success every single time. Every single time. I have a blueprint for that. Apparently, that I realize it's a blueprint that I constantly do and win every scenario, every situation. That's on a waiting list. You can get on the waiting list. Then I will do a live workshop. And then I have also a membership starting up soon. The second cohort starts soon. And that will be the combination of the Fearless Achiever, the next chapter, basically either health or wealth, abundance, prosperity, next chapter. So that will be a membership where I have personalized and more structured all workbooks, worksheets, and accountability, simple steps, but changing your life forever. And we will have a nice group, personalized group, where everyone is like-minded, who actually take their life seriously and want to move towards the next chapter of their lives. Health, wealth, abundance, prosperity, love, and happiness will be all in there. I will be really, as like a class or school, will be teaching all my teachings there, because I've so much to cover, and I will be making this only available for the people who actually take it seriously, not just YouTube and like la 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 la, and just people like here come and go, come and go, come and go, no like, no respect for you know, time, energy, effort. And I don't like to, I don't take people like this. I'm a tough teacher, but I'm a good teacher. And so I only take people who are serious about this and are serious about their lives. And that's when I come in. I'm your guide for that. But I don't work with people just like come and go, whatever the hell. No, that's not going to happen. So there's a selection process, and everyone who is interested can be in that. But definitely, if you are signing up for my free newsletter, you will get updated when the next cohort starts, and will start soon as, because I already prepared like the classroom and everything, but I need, you know, when I figure out the internet and stuff, we will get started. So stay tuned. It should probably, I hope, like fingers crossed that we will start with maybe I will announce maybe next week or so. I can announce it to be getting on the waiting list, and then starting on maybe August 1st or something. So we will see, because I have to set up the platforms and everything too. So we will see, hopefully, fingers crossed. But definitely get in my e-newsletter so that you can be updated. And you can also get a lot of perks too when you are my e-newsletter. Only for special people get my perks, okay? So I don't see any comments, any questions or anything like that. So this means that I talk a lot. So I'm going to say goodbye. Waiting for a few minutes. If nothing is here, then I will say goodbye, guys. Thank you so much for being here. So appreciate you. And yeah, let me know afterwards when you watch this video, what are your comments about what's going on. It's just it's pretty interesting, you know, what's going on. But beside the crappiness of the justice system and all of that, what's going on, there is, and I kept predicting that since last year, there is incredible amount of medical breakthrough, which I will be talking a lot about on my classrooms for my members. Unbelievable medical breakthroughs after breakthroughs after breakthroughs, okay? And if you are interested in any kind of healthy lifestyle, diet, and if you want to get them for free from me, cancer prevention, everything regarding that, you can subscribe to our cancer channel, Cancer Nonprofits YouTube channel, and there you can get free videos all about healthy lifestyle, diet, exercise, cancer prevention, everything regarding cancer on our cancer channel at Cancer Ed Institute, and the handle is that, and our organization's website is canceredinstitute.org, and the website again and Instagram and all that jazz is Cancer Ed Institute. Okay, so hope to see you there too. You will see me there talking about health stuff, cancer stuff, and healthy lifestyle, diet, cancer prevention. And with that being said, thank you so much, for guys, for being here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and share this wide and far, because we need people to be more talking about this and not be afraid to talk about this. And we need to stop the taking everything so lightly and just like, yeah, just making joke of people getting killed just for fun and just watching all of these weird YouTube channels, okay? That's what I'm thinking. So goodbye, guys. Bye-bye. Bye, Ria. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Go back and watch the beginning. Take care. Bye-bye.